Oh, get 5 viewers now.
All right.
Starting to build up a little audience.
Cool.
I see a lot of channels that got like 800 followers and they only got 5 viewers or 10 viewers.
Yeah, people that just click the button at some point and then never come back.
And guess what? I made $5 last month in ads on Twitch.
No shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
Nice.
Yeah, at least something, right?
Hey man, that's like a smoothie or something.
Seriously. That's
I
cool.
like smoothies.
Seriously. That's very cool.
Because when people watch like offline too, I think they still get ads. I think so. I'm not
Oh,
sure.
really? As long as it's through Twitch.
Yeah.
Yeah, I bet they do. It's through Twitch. That's cool. That's awesome. That's very cool. I'm sure that's like a super rewarding thing to feel like, hey, like that was enough viewers.
Yeah. $5. Like so far I made like $30 in a year. I still haven't got enough to get a payout. You need $50.
Oh, really? Oh, that's annoying. Still
Well, yeah,
cool,
because
but
it
annoying
costs money to.
to make the transfer.
Yeah.
But I'm not worried about it. Just it's slowly building. YouTube is where it's at. If you get 1,000 subs on YouTube, then you start making money.
Yeah. My wife's cousin, like during COVID, they went from like nobodies that like just had odd jobs here and there to like now they're influencers and fucking make insane amounts of money. It's the wildest thing.
Yeah. I'm gonna try and
thing.
sell maps. My goal is to make like 1,000 a month by the time I retire. Then I could just have bonus income, right?
Yeah, smart. Very smart.
Well, hopefully it works out.
Yeah, fingers crossed.
And if it doesn't, I'm having fun anyways. I'd be doing this offline anyways. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's a very good point.
Okay, ready?
Yep. Let's do it.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to another night of And is a series where we do one-shots of rare or unknown RPG game systems. So, if you're looking for a new RPG to play, check out And we also stream Alien RPG and Mothership on Tuesdays. But this Saturday, we're continuing the new Twilight 2000 campaign called Zombie War. So stay tuned for that. That's really good. And that runs bi-weekly. In the future, I'm working on the one-shot of Alien RPG Fallout. And I'm also working on the mini Mothership campaign, Pound of Flesh. Yeah, Epsilon's excited for that one.
I love Pound of Flesh. It is my favorite module of all Mothership of all time.
We should have that by Christmas anyways, or sometime in December. Okay, if you miss us, you can always catch us in our past shows on YouTube. We try our best to do high quality content. Follow us here or subscribe on YouTube is always appreciated. And tonight, we're doing a game called Those Dark Places by Jonathan Hicks and published by Osprey Games in 2020. Those Dark Places is a rules-light industrial sci-fi horror set in the near future. So it reflects analog technology like Battlestar Galactica and Alien. We will be doing the one-shot scenario they have in that book called The Argent 3 Report. And about the game, to make a character, it's very easy in this game. You have 4 attributes: charisma, agility, strength, and education. And you have the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4. All you gotta do is put each number in one attribute. That's it. Then you pick a major and minor crew position that gives you bonuses to the rules that deal with those positions. Your health is your strength. Then finally, you add your strength and education score to get your pressure bonus. And your pressure bonus is a stress mechanic. And that's basically it to character creation. Now the mechanics, you use just 1d6. And when you need to roll for a skill, you just roll 1d6, add your attribute. To score 7 or more, you pass. Rolling right on 7, however, is actually like a half pass. So it could have negative side effects that the GM can throw in later. This target number of 7 can also be modified. If the task is easier, it can be 6. If it's harder, it can be 8. An optional rule is that a 1 is an auto fail and a 6 is an auto success. And I think we're going to be using that rule tonight. Crew positions allow you to add a +1 or +2 to your roll if the task is relative to that position. The panic system we get into when we get into the game. And there's one more thing that I do like about this game though. There's no levels or experience. Your main goal is to get 25 years of service and retire a happy person. So you play for time contracts. So that's kind of neat. You got to try and see if you can get to the end without dying. But I think in sci-fi horror game like this, survive 25 years is going to be pretty tough. Cryo sleep is included in this time too, and you don't need money. You can ask the corp for what you need. This just gets deducted from their retirement. So now we have the game rules all set. Let's introduce our characters, starting with Epsilon.
I was wondering if you were gonna start with me again, or if we were gonna break
As
tradition. But
Yeah.
I guess it is
Did
tradition.
we break it last time, or no?
Last time, didn't I GM last time?
Yeah. When Epsilon GM'd, she bounced around.
Yeah. When I GM'd, I just kind of went with the flow.
Okay.
What is tradition? Either way, hello, I am Epsilon, back again, and I'm playing Dr. Joanna Leitner. If you get the reference in her name, you are officially one of my favorite people.
Read her books.
Yeah, read her books. Joanna is a science officer, primary with the medical officer backup. She's a sort of astrobiologist with a focus on the microbes, the microbial side, because I assume 99% of what you find in space is just kind of microscopic specks anyway that eat space dust. And also so that I could pull in some knowledge of what I actually got my IRL degree in. So that's it.
Okay. And next we have Lethal Deli Meats.
Hello, everyone. Today I will be playing Clyde Vandergrift. He is the liaison officer with the little tinge in navigation. A stocky man with friendly blue eyes, perpetual scruff, and a smile that never fades. Most likely a bad British accent as well, but we'll see what happens once roleplay starts.
Oh no! Oh my goodness! I should have. I didn't decide if I was doing an accent or not.
Yeah, I like to shoot from the hip.
Hey man, I'm here for it.
Yeah.
I might steal your accent.
Yeah, that's inevitable, right? So team not brawny. so we'll probably die, but that's good.
My strength is 2.
My strength is 3. I like to think of myself as a beefy boy. I have 3 strength and 1 agility.
I
What's your-
have 2 strength and 3 agility.
4 charisma, so
What's
he's
your-
One pressure
Pressure bonus.
let's see,
I believe.
5 for myself. It's strength plus agility.
Education,
Strength
strength.
plus education, yeah. So 6 or 5 for me.
Yeah, I guess the smarter you are and the stronger you are, you can resist the stress.
It's
Well, I
whether
get
you
that.
can
I can
logic
follow
your way
that.
through it or whether you could punch your way out of it.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah, I like that. We're totally fine. We'll be great.
Everything's fine. I'm about as charismatic as a rock. You are the charisma.
Yeah. Exactly. It will be fine.
Everything's fine.
Fine. It's space. How bad could it be?
Very, very,
Yeah.
very bad.
It's we'll just bring a flashlight so those dark places are those mildly dark places.
And
Both of my
Epsilon,
shoulders.
just stand in the back this time. Don't go in the front.
I don't know. When Epsilon plays a scientist, she normally like kicks ass when she's not supposed to. So like maybe.
That's fair. Cleo was genuinely someone to be feared.
Yeah, when she plays a soldier, that's when she's in the front and it's a problem.
Yeah, yeah, and Elizabeth got hurt pretty fast.
Okay. Let's begin. Back on Titan staging station in the Sol system, the departure place for many vessels headed out to the stars. You received a contract from Cambridge Wallace Incorporated, probably the largest corporation in explored space. The company wants you to travel to the Procyon binary star system to collect a 3-person crew who have been overseeing the last stages of a demolition of a space station. The contract is simple. Head to the station, which is about 81 days away, collect the team and their equipment, and then head back. If your ship is able to complete the contract within 170 days, then there'll be a nice performance bonus added on to the normal fee. Cambridge Incorporated is nothing if not generous. The threshold has now been reached, and your vessel has decelerated, which has automatically triggered the waking process. The long sleep chambers hiss open, and slowly your senses begin to return.
You hear like basically every joint freaking crack because Joanna's probably not that old, but if she's anything like me, snap, crackle, pop, go my joints.
Especially after 81 days in one place, right?
Yeah. Although, I mean, I do bench work. I sit and look at things all day for 81 days. That's probably why my joints are Rice Krispies to begin with.
Now, this game has a rule. Whenever you awake from cryo sleep, there's a chance that you kind of went to the bathroom inside the chambers.
Perfect.
So, one at a time, roll a d6. We'll start with Clyde right now.
Right. D6. That's a 2.
Is that a good thing?
Hope that didn't go number 2.
Oh, Epsilon. 6 is what us.
Is 6 bad?
Now roll 1d2.
I hate everything right now. What's the frick? I forgot how to.
Slash R 1d2.
Yeah. Or just roll a D4 and 1, 2, 2.
Don't worry about it.
You know what that
Everything's
means?
I'm not going. I'm not. I refuse to acknowledge it. I refuse to acknowledge it. I'm sorry. I refuse.
Right. If it's a normal thing, it happens.
I'm not freaking talking. I leave. I'm not acknowledging your presence. I'm not acknowledging any of it.
Clyde, you smell an aroma.
I'm gone.
But this type of thing
space
happened.
travel.
Yeah, this type of thing happened before. It's nobody's fault, right?
Right. I instantly, as soon as I come out of this pod, I figure out the fastest way to get a cup of coffee and a large Gatorade or space equivalent.
Space Gatorade.
Spacerade.
That sounds like
Gator space.
the first one sounds like what you do to get rid of bugs. The second one sounds like Florida.
Mm. I don't know which is worse.
Joanna's as charismatic as a rock, so
Fair enough.
yeah, she leaves. You don't see her for about an hour.
That's fair. We all need a shower after waking up. Are these like alien style pods where we're just like in them, like, they open up, or do we have like tubes in, or
No,
how
they're
industrial
actually,
is this?
They're sort of like on vertical, like maybe on a 20-degree angle or so. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So like not the worst. Yeah, a lot of stretching. Again, Clyde is very stocky, stout, if you will. So just like imagine like all of the like sitcoms or cartoons you've ever seen of the dad like doing like the weird calisthenics, like he's like stretching in any way he can, bending his knees a little bit, getting those pops out, and like just all kinds of weird things that you're like,
I just imagine
do anything.
It's like it's like those videos of people at the gym just like doing it wrong.
Yeah, dad calisthenics is what those are. That's what Clyde's doing, like stretching it out.
Yeah.
Do we have like a voice commanded, mother equivalent, if you will?
No, this is not that advanced. Even though we got Alexa right now, but
right.
I'm so glad I have my headset on.
Everything
There's one
is
literally
manual
on my table.
And the reason being is that in deep space, they want to make sure everything works, so they use primitive technology.
That actually makes a lot of sense. Okay. Yeah, then I would head to the bridge after grabbing a cup of coffee and calisthenics to see the status and see how far we are from our target.
Okay. On your sensors, you detect the planet maybe a few days away. But since you're a navigational officer, you may be able to gain a day out of that. So roll me.
Ooh.
Is your main thing navigation?
Secondary. Main thing
Okay,
is
so-
liaison.
Liaison? Okay, so you get a D6 plus 1.
Do you get
So
bonuses
it's
based on your
6.
skill?
6. No, you need a 7. So it's going to take you 3 days to get there.
Just to double check, it's not a dice pool, right? We roll.
Yeah, just 1d6, and normally you got to get a 7
Got
or
it.
higher.
Do we get to add our bonuses from whatever relevant skill, yeah.
Yeah, and your attribute.
What would the attribute for? Is there any attribute, or is this just a flat roll?
For navigation?
Yeah.
Actually, I'm not certain on that.
I mean, maybe education.
I would think it'd be education, yeah. What's that?
If we add in the 2 for education, that would be a 7 plus 1, an 8.
Okay, then you're
with
good.
navigation.
So you can make it in 2 days travel time.
Excellent. Yeah, like sipping my coffee. I like kind of read it and plug a few numbers in, like quietly, like taking in the atmosphere as I wait for Joanna, right?
Yeah.
Joanna.
Dr. Joanna Lightner.
Get to the bridge.
Yeah.
And you always want to do things quicker in this game because you'll get a bigger bonus of time off your contract.
Yeah. Lightner will return eventually. 2 seconds.
Okay. So it's a few days away, and you go about your business, checking all the systems, sensors, making sure everything's right.
Yeah. Spending the time getting reacclimated, making sure everything seems right. We're just picking everybody up, right? We don't have any other clear indications of what we need to do that we would need to prep for anything.
No, you're just gonna go pick them up, go home. That's it.
Excellent. Then, just prepping everything, making sure Clyde is, after all, a liaison officer. He goes down and checks, the crew quarters and the area for guests and make sure it's satisfactory. No one wants to deal with any complaints. Company, after all. Make sure that's all good and whatnot, But otherwise, I think Joanna and I play a lot of solitaire and Uno, probably. Space chess as well.
Space chess. Boring. People always assume that when you're a scientist, you like chess. I freaking hate chess.
Well,
I
just
hate
assumed.
chess too.
Yeah, it's all right. It's a fine sport. I just assume space chess is the Star Wars version where the things smash each other up. My favorite version of chess was always battle chess back in like Windows 99 or whatever it was, where like you'd make the move and like the pawns would actually like fight.
This is just wizard chess.
Yes.
10 out of 10. Yeah, eventually Joanna will find you, like, where did you get the coffee?
When did I get it to?
No, where?
Oh, well, it's right in the kitchen. You press the button. It's a bit stale, but coffee's coffee. When you've woken up after 80 days.
What is it stale out here after 80 days?
Right, exactly. It's fine though. Would recommend adding lots of milk. It's not normally my thing, but I think it's only Folgers, so.
Underestimate my power.
Fair enough. But yeah, everything seems fine. I've checked the crew quarters, the guest quarters. They seem fine. I say guest quarters, but realistically, they're going to be in the other pods. The other pods seem spick and span. This should be easy peasy, half a year off our contracts.
I'll take it.
We should hit that 9-day, from my quick look, it would be 9 days of picking them up to get back and still hit our target. So we should be in the money here.
Right, good shit. I'm here for it.
Okay, so as the days pass, you get up one morning and you're treated to a beautiful view.
Middle of a game of Uno. Space Uno.
Space Uno. Slightly different than regular.
It's
Uno.
like Uno, but the card. You know how there's like Uno where the cards are like themed after different things.
Mm-hmm.
This one's just Uno, but with like space theme.
Yeah,
So it gets
exactly.
old fast.
Sure.
You see
Oh,
this
that's
beautiful binary star system with a white dwarf in F-class star, shining and orbiting close together. And you got this barren desert-like planet that the corporation was mining minerals from.
And I guess they're done, so they were. Wasn't this lot doing some sort of demolition? Were they blowing up a station, or was it just sort of a mining operation, you think?
It's a great question. I don't recall if the corporation told us. It's a bit weird to have such a small crew coming home. It's not a colony.
No. I believe it's just a sort of outpost.
It's just
That'd be
a
more-
space station orbiting.
Oh, okay. They're
Okay.
orbiting. They're not on.
yeah,
They're not
yeah,
planning on
okay.
that. Okay.
And are they blowing up the station or something on the planet?
They're dismantling the station.
Did we get
For
any
parts,
indication as
yeah.
to for parts?
And these are the final engineers just ready to leave. You're gonna pick them up.
Excellent. Yeah, it's a bit strange. It's a bit in the middle of nowhere. Maybe that's why they're dismantling it, though.
Meh. What's it going to be? Just one platform with like 3 dudes clustered together, mag booted to it. You think?
That's a great point. Where are we gonna park? You know, did they dismantle the port already?
Do you park in space?
Well,
in a sort of
that's
middle of bumfuck nowhere like this?
That's true. It's a good point. Well, it will be curious.
We should probably get looking for the lads.
That's true. Yeah, we should be able to see the station here soon.
Or what's left of it.
That's a great point. What's left of it? I do wonder what they were doing out here, though, that they're now dismantling. Certainly curious.
Well, with any luck, we'll be able to just simply ask them before we zippity-doo-dah out of here.
For sure. Yeah, let's scan for this station.
Yeah, let's look for our dudes.
Okay, as you give me another navigational roll.
So again, education plus education plus navigation.
Yeah.
Or +1 for that. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So 4 + 2 for my education +1 for my navigation for an exactly 7.
Okay, you managed to time the arrival right as the space station was coming around the planet.
Oh, perfect. Oh, there they are.
Lovely.
Hit a few keys and like you can feel like the thrusters like disengage and re-engage to like orient the spaceship and the slight change. It's a bit creepy looking at it like that. I mean, I know they're intentionally breaking it apart, but it almost looks like it's been struck by something, don't it?
It looks like something just exploded out in the middle of it.
Yeah. Did you ever see that classic Event Horizon? It's one of the old flicks, an oldie.
I don't believe I have.
It kind of reminds me of the one ship as it comes back. It's just a big hulking mass out of nowhere, just blown apart.
It reminds me of anything that's been subjected to an explosive force from inside.
Yeah, about that. It's a good thing we know they're dismantling it.
Yeah.
It's a weird way to dismantle it, though, right?
Yeah, it looks like there ought to be a back half of it.
Yeah. I head over to the controls and kind of start typing at the navigation. trying to line up, where we're going to dock. Are we able to find a docking point, or has this docking point vaporized?
Well, as you're looking at the controls, the scanners are showing like a faint heat bloom.
Ooh.
Oh, that's our dudes.
Yeah. The station looks like it's now a hulk, like a carcass stripped of its like refinery machinery. It appears like a skeletal derelict.
Also, I just looked at, there's some text on the side of this map that says, I'm sure it says forward onto dawn, but there's like a crack that's running through the D, like just so much that it looks like it says forward onto lawn.
So I see exactly what you're talking about. Forward onto lawn, mine is prim.
I appreciate grass. Go touch grass.
Get off my lawn.
Right, so there's heat signatures. I suppose those are our friends.
I would assume so. Well, we're looking at the heat signatures. Can we tell, does the station still have, survivable heat? Yeah, air is a good question. Does it have survivable heat? I mean, if the heat signatures, can we tell if the surrounding is appropriately heated as well?
You see one faint heat signature. You can make a sensors check with an education roll.
Sure. I'm over here plugging away at this computer. Joanna, can you check the sensors?
I got it. I've got it. I've got it so much. I don't do navigation at all.
It's a science
That's a good thing.
roll. It's a science roll.
Yeah,
it is science?
Yeah.
Oh, good shit. Okay. I'm very smart. So that's plus my education, which is 4, and my science officer, which is 2.
11.
Woohoo!
Didn't know you get that high. Wow. Yeah.
Well,
nice.
Yeah. I'm very good at my job.
So, your readings indicate that the energy output is sufficient to power life support and air recycling and artificial gravity.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. It appears...
that makes sense.
Yeah, it's at least vaguely livable in the place where our friends are waiting for us to pick them up. Yeah, I would not want to be dependent on whatever's in an EVA suit for any period longer than a couple hours.
Yeah, it certainly doesn't seem pleasant, but it does seem like what they probably signed up for when they were going to tear it apart, right? All right. Yeah, let's find our docking spot and get these chaps aboard and be on our merry way home to a nice fat bonus.
Yes, of course.
Sure,
also, we're Brits. Why aren't we... Oh no, I'm freezing.
Oh, don't run Twitch. She's on... I can see her on Twitch. Only run Twitch on your phone.
I'm here.
Are you running Twitch?
Yeah, I should probably.
Yeah, it uses lots of RAM.
Yeah, I'm gonna not do that, unfortunately.
Yeah.
I would love to interact with chat if we have people.
Use your phone. Install a Twitch app in your phone. That's what I do.
For next time.
Yeah.
Apologies for the interruption. I was going to point out we're Brits. Why are we drinking coffee?
Yeah, I thought about that. I'm sure my friend Lucy would be horrified. But I just can't bring myself to drink tea instead of coffee. I do enjoy an iced tea, but if I'm tired, it's coffee or not.
It doesn't provide the caffeination.
It's
Even
just
though
not the same.
I feel like my grandma would probably, I don't know, somebody is greatly offended by the fact that we're consuming coffee and shite coffee at that.
Right. Yeah, right. Seriously.
Flipping into my background. Whee!
Yeah.
I've lost my arms.
I just assume that the modern corporation and industrialization of space is American for some,
Oh yeah, nah, they wouldn't
American
provide.
ethnocentrist reason.
Yeah, they wouldn't provide us with tea. Those
No,
fancy little Brits.
yeah, no self-respecting Brit would drink tea that had been saved for
Handled by an
81
American.
days, handled by an American corporation on a ship. I'm sure it'd be garbage.
Certainly.
Absolute shite.
Perfectly
We
shite.
we have specialized vacuum-sealed tea reserves for a job well done.
Of course. Now, how do we actually do our job well?
Is a great point. We're not good at our job yet. We've been drinking a lot of coffee, tea, and Uno. If we could dock, that would be excellent.
Yes. Docking.
Well, there's a docking umbilical.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Is
It's
there
extended and open for anybody to use.
like coming off of this space Hulk?
Yes.
Yeah.
Excellent. I suppose we should line up with that then.
Yep.
Perfect. Plug in, appropriate navigational commands to
Drive
line
the
ourselves
boat.
up. Yeah,
It's
drive
still-
the boat or let computer.
Unfortunately, your pilot didn't show up for duty, and so the computer can help, but
Excellent.
you need a piloting role.
Excellent. Yeah, it was real weird of him. He said he was going to be in. He signed the contracts, and then the day we took off, he never showed up. We just assumed he was going to hop in late. Sure enough, his name was over top of the pod. Myth.
So you gotta you gotta
Wow.
maneuver the ship right
Love you,
on
myth.
the umbilical.
Okay.
So it locks
Yeah.
together and takes the computer can help a bit, so you get a +1 with the computer. But other than that, it's agility. So whoever has
Oh,
the
no.
best agility to fine tune the controls.
-3.
Mine is 1.
So I guess
I look.
Gwen is driving the boat.
Yeah, I look at you in my stocky arms. I look over and I've got fat sausagey fingers where I'm just I'm not good at finesse. As I knock over my coffee.
Mate, what did you think was gonna happen?
It's like the third coffee I've knocked over this morning,
Mate,
or afternoon, whatever time
gotta-
relative.
I'm getting Australian. We've got to get back on this coffee.
Yeah, it's a good thing it's garbage.
I miss Cleo so much. I'm just gonna steal her accent. No, we're a crew of Brits. All right, you said
So-
agility +1.
yeah.
Okay, so that's
Here we go.
4. I believe in me.
Just gone.
Yeah.
Now you remember 7's
Oh,
a
shit.
partial success.
That's right.
So
Big partial.
I look like an idiot.
so that gives a little thing for the GM to add something later,
Yeah. Get some
on your way
flavor
out.
in there.
a bolt burst or something, something like that. If I
I
could.
also
Perfect.
look like an idiot in the process because I do science. I don't fly
Yeah.
boats for a living.
So
What's nice is I'm not looking at any of it. I'm cleaning up coffee off the floor.
Honestly, I didn't care if you saw because I had a feeling you probably couldn't do much better.
Not one bit.
We're both shite at our jobs. Why are we even here?
Well, we're good at certain things. It's just not this.
Yeah, but unfortunately, this is our job.
Well,
yeah.
potato.
Everything's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine.
No one's died yet, so it's a success.
You shut your mouth. You're gonna jinx us.
So it locks to the
Seems fine.
ship.
Yeah, sounds good.
And now you hear some pressure come out of your ship, and it fills the umbilical with your air pressure.
Can we talk to that ship?
Yeah, you can open comms.
You do the
Sounds-
talking.
Sure. I key in whatever we need to for comms and press Hello. This is whatever our ship's name is.
The naughty quesadilla.
You, the SS Naughty Quesadilla. We're here to pick up the engineering crew. Please respond.
Just static.
Mm.
You don't hear nothing.
Yeah, I repeat the message as you always see them do in sci-fi, and I'm like,
Hello there.
The computer says that the message is being received.
maybe they took down the communications already.
Or maybe we just need to be a little bit forceful. I press the button. All right, you fuckers, answer us, or we're gonna be very angry about it. It's like she starts off really strong but can't finish the thread.
Very disappointed in you. Well then, these cheeky bastards are gonna take their time. I think we need to get over there and collect them then. We're not losing our bonus over a couple of lazy
assholes.
Yeah.
Yeah, if they don't respond to threats over voice, they have to respond to threats in person, right? Is that how it works?
Exactly.
And it works.
Yeah, precisely. And there's life support there, so we don't have to worry about suiting up, which is good. That saves us some time.
Well, you know there's life support. Yeah, it's on.
Yeah.
You know that there's enough energy to power life support.
Oh, we know there's energy to power life support, not that life support is on.
Yes.
I don't think. Yeah.
Oh, well, that's a bit different if they haven't responded then.
We might as well put on his suit.
Yeah, we'll back up. Without having to go through the process, presumably we try like 2 or 3 more times to like ad nauseum confirm, like, hello, you know.
Hello.
Hello. All right. Well, we should put on the vac suits then. Maybe there's a hull breach somewhere from them taking apart something. We don't want to get halfway to them only to find out we have to come back.
Yeah, let's not kill ourselves in the easiest way possible to die in space.
Yes, exactly right. So any kind of tools we might need to bring over?
Like, is there like a portable like terminal of some sort? Like,
Yeah.
if I need
What, basically, in this game, items, just whatever you want. It's
awesome.
Normal items, right? Are there.
Cool. Yeah, we have whatever relative computer technology is important.
Like you can't get a pair of nunchucks or something like that.
In space, no one can hear you, Chuck.
What if your name is Chuck?
Too bad, no one can hear you.
I'll also get like, probably some biological potential sampling equipment just in case we find anything interesting. I don't know. I don't know what they've been doing on this ship.
The one thing not that I'm good with this, but I would like to take some sort of patching kit, construction-esque, just in case we hit a spot that they've maybe taken apart too much of and is a bit dangerous. Maybe not for the roughnecks that are over there, but for our gentler, more refined kind that inhabit this ship, it might not be safe.
Certainly.
Some sort of patching kit, maybe just a welding tool.
Yeah.
And then I suppose we head over.
Woo! Zippity doo dah down the umbilical.
Okay, you just float through the umbilical. There's no gravity there. And then you get to the airlock.
Yeah, we like knock on it or hit the comms, whatever is appropriate, presumably to still static.
Yeah.
Is there a
Joanna, yeah, is there an easy way for us to open it, or should Joanna try to override it?
Is there a press button to open from outside?
Yes.
Okay, I will Press the button.
It's actually not a press button. It's like a manual turn.
Oh.
Okay. This like,
Yeah.
I
So-
mean,
It's
This
greased
scrawny ass-
easy and slides open.
yeah, this tiny scrawny scientist just.
With my wizard arms.
Wizard arms.
Excellent. Are the lights on inside?
Yes, you see a little hallway with lights in the distance. There's gravity in here and life support's on and working
lovely.
correctly.
Excellent. If life support's on, no need to waste the juice of the suit. I'm going to, I guess, remove
Put it
either
just outside
remove
the
the
airlock.
helmet or what was that? Sorry.
Put it just outside the airlock, like within the vessel, within the ship.
Right in the
that we
ship.
in, and just set it by the airlock. I suppose.
Oh yeah.
Because I feel like those things do probably impede movement.
Yeah, I kind of was thinking, depending on how bulky the suit itself is, that there might be like a clasp or something that you can hook it on to
Mhm.
as you walk.
Oh, that's a good
Uh,
idea. Yeah, is it possible to still wear the suits and just like exist normally, but like take the helmet off so we're not using air?
Yeah.
Okay,
Right.
cool.
Yeah,
Cool,
once we're in there,
cool,
we'll
works for me.
disconnect, hook it off into our suit so it's on us.
Yeah,
Well,
we'll be ready to reconnect our suits if something goes awry.
Yeah, once we're in there, inevitably, I shout down the hall, "Hello!
Hello there,
Anyone?"
General Kenobi.
You get no reply.
Kenobi.
Just
Sorry.
a little hum from the power supply.
Hmm.
That's all you hear.
Well, this is quite rude of them, honestly, at this point. I mean, I understand if they've knocked something out, but come on. They've had to have seen our ship approaching for days.
We've made so much noise upon our entry.
Do we have, like, a terminal that we can see the schematics of the ship we're in?
No. Everything's just like makeshift. The engineers made this hallway and umbilical just temporary.
Oh, okay. Then, based on what we had seen on the heat signature, I guess we start making our way towards where we making our way down.
Yeah,
To the
making our
heat
way.
signature.
Yeah, in that general direction.
Okay, you walk into an empty room, no people in it. It's like a bunk room that's been converted it into like a 3-bed dorm for the engineers to sleep in. You see a shower, food bank, and you see their equipment is stacked neatly in a corridor, ready for transport.
Excellent.
But you notice a couple of lock boxes are on the floor and split open, and personal belongings and a few tools are strewn across the floor.
Split open. Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah, can we like get a closer look? Was this like, split open as in like torn open? A look was cut? Did something explode from the inside?
Oh no.
It appears there's been a struggle, a violent, bloody struggle.
Oh dear.
That's not great.
In the hallway, there's a smear of blood running from the bunk room to the airlock, as if someone has been dragged there. And the bunk room itself has been turned upside down and tossed out, clothes strewn across the floor and personal belongings just ransacked everywhere. Roll me education. Whoever has the highest.
Joanna, I believe that's you.
I got a 4
Yep.
in it. Heck yeah. Boosh. Nope.
Well,
Um,
oh, you already did the pluses. Oh no, that was a flat one.
Clyde, you could roll it too.
All right.
Yeah, we're both just gonna
We're
vibe
both
around.
assessing the situation. That's a 3 plus. My education's only a 2, so that's a 5. We're both at 5. We're both just dumbstruck. I think we're both staring at the blood like
Okay.
it's
Oh.
ketchup, right?
That's all
It's
you
ketchup.
notice.
Maybe they spilled ketchup.
I don't think ketchup is so thin. What fucking ketchup have you been eating?
Well, I strictly eat Heinz ketchup because anything else is a joke.
That's not
But
that thin.
no,
If your
no,
blood is as thick as ketchup, then like you need to get that checked out, mate.
that's a good point. Um,
I'm not the best doctor, like human doctor, but like
right,
I
it's
suffice.
right. Yeah, no, it's problematic though. This is not good.
And
Uh,
their equipment is all like nice and neat, and everything else is just fact.
yeah, I don't love that. The personal items is torn apart.
And the airlock that the drag marks are, is that to the one we just walked in?
Yeah.
Oh,
There's just one.
okay. I
Oh.
don't like this. I don't like
Wait,
this.
so blood is leading up to the door that we entered it by.
Yeah. I don't like this. I think the space madness might have got them.
It's not great, right? How many? There were 3 we were picking up. Is that correct?
Yeah. Well,
Where?
Yeah, 3.
possibly 2 now. Someone got
Yeah,
tossed
it's not
out.
good.
Their names would be Bautista, Manuela, and Williams.
Okay. All right then. Oh boy. Is there like a intership comm by the door?
No,
Yeah, can we
but you
scream
look by
over
the
internet?
door and you see a cot that's been tossed over, and there's like a huge amount of blood there.
Oh no. I guess.
Clyde, give me education roll. Difficulty 6. It's pretty obvious.
All right. Yeah, that's gonna be a 7.
Nice.
Okay. You notice that there's strands of dark hair on the corner of it. So somebody must have injured his head on the corner of this cot.
This is not good.
Is it long hair?
That's a good question. Yeah, is it long hair or is it shorter hair? Not that that's a guarantee, but
It's short hair.
right. Well,
Either a short-haired girl or a dude.
right. It's dark. Okay. Not great. Looking at the personal effects that have been split open on the floor, is there anything that indicates who is who? Like
No.
which bunk? Okay.
Because you failed your first.
Right. Yeah, we're not
rolls.
very good at
Yeah.
searching. It's a mess
Yeah.
in here, and I'm taken aback by the blood. I every time I look at something, I can't help but stare at the nasty blood stain and think to myself, I didn't sign up to deal with blood, let alone what caused it.
Can I take like samples of the blood or whatever for future analysis purposes?
Sure.
I do
You
science,
probably would want to do that, yeah?
Yeah.
So bad idea.
so I could at least figure out how many distinct types that there are in this room, because it could be that only 1 or 2 of them got like infect.
Yes, that's a good point. Do we have any kind of like handheld computer to communicate back with our ship? And I know that we don't have a voice command, but any kind of terminal or anything like that we can
Oh,
access?
yeah. Ed, you'll get notification of anything from your ship.
Do we
Okay.
have Google?
I was going to say, are we able to look up the profiles, like the corporate profiles of the 3 engineers we are picking up?
You
Just
could
so that we
type
at least know what they look like.
You could type it in on your
Perfect.
keyboard, and it comes up on a little display.
Yeah, I type in each engineer's name and whatever information we have about them to see if we can gather anything additional before we proceed from this crime scene.
Like a picture.
Yeah, picture, blood type,
Well,
whatever.
You get Bautista, engineering operational manager, in charge of the crew, 39 years old, 11 years of deep space experience. Manuela, engineer operative, 32 years old with 8 years of deep space experience. Williams, engineer operative, 26-year-old with 5 years of deep space experience.
Do any of them have pictures? Or is one of them likely the owner of the short dark hair?
Yeah, there's a picture there.
Might not be of date, but it's still a good indicator.
Do we have? Where are the pictures?
I don't have any pictures,
Oh,
but
okay.
Yeah, just to your description.
theater of the mind,
Yeah.
you have them.
Does the hair appear to match one of the 3 pictures we look at?
Yeah.
Yeah. It seems like, well, give me a scientist role.
I got it. I'm so
There's no
good.
guarantee.
I do science.
Yeah. It appears to be Williams' hair.
Okay.
Okay.
Possibly
Right.
William, but there's certainly no guarantee. Who knows who else could have been in this room at some point ever.
Right. Or how up to date these pictures are. I mean, for all we know, they took them when they signed on.
Yeah, for all we know, one of the ladies could have cut their hair.
Right. Yeah. But it's a good starting point. Okay. I suppose armed with this information, we need to head out. The blood was coming or dragged to the door we entered, which presumably heads to the airlock, right? So is there another door out of here?
No, it's the only one.
Okay. I would like to access back to our like ship again, just to see if it can send us like the schematics of this ship and roughly where the heat signatures were that we scanned for. So we know where
As
to
you
head.
go to access your ship, you notice a little red light blinking.
Oh,
In the room?
oh,
No, on his control panel on his suit.
what? I tap to access that.
And you hear
What that? Did you hear that at all?
It
that come
sounds
through?
like the noise it makes when you get an ultrasound, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, he was kind of trying to see if I could. It was weird, right? It was like kind of wobbly. Yeah, that was it coming through in a communications channel?
yeah, you're picking up garbled communication.
Hello there?
Like something's transmitting just garbage.
Yeah, that's what the fuck.
Is it coded at all? Is it like,
Oh, it's a good question.
could it be like, I don't know, Morse code or some other language or something adjacent?
You don't know. You would have to go back to your ship to find out.
Does it are communications, are they attached to an identification? Like if I was to walk somewhere and reach out to Joanna, would she see on her comms that Clyde was reaching out to her? or is it more just like a walkie-talkie Channel 9 kind of thing?
No, Joanna would get this info too.
I guess I mean like, does it say where this info is
Is there a
coming
caller
from?
ID?
No.
Yeah, is there caller ID, or is it just kind of projected onto? Okay,
Yeah, your ship's picking up
okay.
an audio
None I didn't.
signal coming from nearby.
Should we go find that?
I suppose we should. We should probably go back to the ship. I mean, given that this is a mess in here and it seems to be abandoned. I mean,
Oh, there was a heat signature though. We can't just not do our job.
oh no, we've got 9 days. I'm not saying we don't do a job. I'm not one to do the heavy lifting, but I can't help but think maybe we should go back to the ship and grab some kind of defense. Clearly, one of the
Metal pipe for
like a
Lightner.
metal pipe. Clearly, one of the engineers is gone a bit cuckoo.
Yeah, that might be a good idea.
Might need to grab some sort of restraints, even.
Yeah, do we have like handcuffs?
The only
Any-
weapon you have is basically like a stun gun.
Hey, you know what? That's better than my fists, because they are not good.
Get a stun gun, man, what's a lab equipment that could be dangerous but doesn't
scalpel.
break? Oh, yeah, I guess that's true, but also like I'm not doing surgery.
Oh, yes. Well, I mean, like, if you're doing analysis, though, like, you'd use a scalpel to cut apart a biological... it's a stretch.
Yeah,
A wrench.
I poke
Good old
microbes.
lab wrench.
I poke microbes. I'm used to poking microbes.
So
Yeah.
a needle.
I mean, yeah, a wrench is probably a good idea. You know. you
Yeah,
gotta
I
pick
guess
stuff.
we acquire said things and try to trace the sound.
Yeah, get a wrench and a stun gun and go find the sound.
Yeah, you need to go back to your ship's computer.
Yeah, we'll head back to our ship.
Okay. So you go back, and you get to your ship's computer, and your sensor screens are lit up, and you're getting proximity alerts. And you see like an unknown vessel.
What?
It's coming around the planet.
A vessel?
Isn't this place supposed to have just 3 guys on this broken up?
What? There's not supposed to be any... What?
What madman would come out here purposefully?
Right, this is... Wait, it's unknown. Is it human?
Should we call them?
Suppose so, right? It seems like the only decent thing to do.
You're a liaison officer, right?
Sure.
Liaise.
Yeah, liaise. I opened communications with this unknown vessel.
And
Hello?
after 10 minutes of trying to communicate, you get nothing.
Is it even like flying, or is it just kind of like drifting?
It's not visible yet.
Oh,
Hmm. Oh, okay. It's not even. It's just like detected, but not.
Yeah.
you just know it's there. Okay.
Well, I don't love that. We can't find our crew to pick up, and there's an unknown signature coming from around the
Could
planet.
it be like an escape pod?
Certainly possible. Although you'd think they would have responded or have some signature we recognize.
What if they're unconscious or
It's certainly
was a-
certainly a possibility.
bloody big struggle back there?
It's very concerning.
Certainly
Yes.
possible someone stumbled into the thing and just promptly passed out because honestly understandable. Have a nice
lost.
day.
Right. Yeah. Oof. One second. I'll be right back.
Meanwhile, I will ponder.
Yeah, and then as you guys ponder, the ship slowly starts to get bigger and bigger and bigger. This thing is really big. It looks to be like at least a kilometer in length.
Oh, that's a big boy. Okay.
And as from your knowledge, Um, the design suggests it's like an old ship.
Okay. Like any particular type of ship? Like, is it more of a cargo ship? Is it a science ship? Is it just a vibing around in space ship?
Uh, you could run a check in the computer, maybe,
Yeah.
but you don't know off by hand. It just
Okay.
looks very old design.
Okay. So almost certainly not an escape pod.
No, it's a kilometer in length.
Yeah, that's a big boy. Um, does it have any like logos or anything on it that would at all identify it?
You can't see at the moment.
Okay. I guess we just probably keep trying to hail them.
You get no response.
Uh, update. Ship is big and old.
Oh, a big old ship. Well, I
A
was certainly.
kilometer long and it's
Oh wow,
old.
that's very big. Is it human? Is it something we've recognized in a sense?
Yeah, it looks like an old human ship.
Oh God.
Is
Oh
it like
no.
actively flying or is it just kind of drifting?
It's drifting. It's dark.
Okay. Is that what the weird ultrasound noise was coming from?
Yes.
Okay. Well, somebody is, I suppose, having an ultrasound or something, some other medical procedure done on that ship, I suppose.
How much time do we have until that ship, like, its transition, its float drift through the orbit comes into our general vicinity?
Is it going to crash into us?
Great question.
Uh, it's actually orbits really close. It won't crash into you, but it'll swing right by you.
Oh, neat.
Okay. How much time do we have until it's in range?
You have about an hour.
Should we try to stop it?
I wonder if there's a way to stop it.
Yeah, I don't think our
If it's a
ship.
kilometer long, we probably don't have
I
the
don't think we're
means.
going to stop it, and I don't think jumping it onto it is as any good of an idea.
I know.
We'll just say that you ran the specifications into the computer and returns ID files, and nothing comes up with recent ships. But then you search the historical files, and the design matches the SS Argent 3.
SS Argent 3.
Was
Huh.
Argent 3's purpose?
It was one of 4 long-range exploration vessels sent into the black a little more than 100 years ago.
Oh.
The other 3 ships were recalled once improved gravity assist drives were introduced. And but the Argent 3 never responded and was reported lost 5 years later.
Well, we found it, at least. That's one thing.
Something
Hey,
that's got to be. Yeah, it's
take
got to
some
be worth a few
pictures of
years.
that. I think the corporation might be interested to know that.
The ship had a crew of 100.
Ooh, big boy.
Well, it's 100 years ago, so they're
I'll
not
be
there
right back.
still.
Oh, certainly they're dead.
Yeah,
They're
that's good.
crazy dead.
Right, it's a bit concerning. This shit popping out of nowhere.
Why is it here?
Right, why is it here? There's a bloody struggle on the other ship. There's a heat signature still coming from the other ship that never responded to us.
Well, maybe they just don't feel like talking.
Yeah, or they're scared.
Or they're asleep
Just-
or unconscious or something, but alive. You know,
Certainly, yeah, that's a possibility.
maybe somebody sedated them.
Huh. I don't love that there's this 100-year-old ship circulating the planet. I mean, it certainly wasn't here when the station was at full capacity. Otherwise, they would have done something. But the idea that this ghost vessel, this ghost ship, is circulating now of all times is eerily coincidental, I'd say.
Why don't we keep looking for the heat signatures and see if we can get some other information along the
Yeah,
way?
that's a good idea. Can we pull up the heat signatures again on the ship and see where they are and attempt to go exactly to them? I don't have a great feeling about it, but it's a start before we have to deal with this ghost vessel.
You get faint, fluctuating heat signature coming from the engine side of the ship.
No?
Of the forward dawn or of the this ghost vessel, the Argent 3.
Yeah,
On the Argent or the...
the Argent. Yeah,
Oh, it's on the Argent.
yeah.
Ooh.
Is there one also on the station?
You just picked up what you had before, right? Power supply that powers
Oh.
life support now.
Okay,
Gotcha, but
so...
there's no heat signature beyond that on the station.
No.
Ah.
Okay, I thought that.
Oh, perhaps the one
that's
we
okay.
were picking up came from... Maybe this was like behind it or something.
Yes, no, that makes sense. Okay, so
I'm not good at depth perception.
hey, one-eyed. So our missing engineers must be on this ghost ship. I can't believe I've said those words.
Can we like get on that thing?
Right. How
Somehow.
do? So now, I guess we should. Our people are not on this ship, so I think we're safe to decouple from this station and attempt to couple with this Argent 3.
Yeah, do we have any way of like docking to it or something?
Well, you gotta go to the ship, right?
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, but like when we get there, I
Is
don't
it
want to just like
possible?
have to jump onto it from outside the airlock.
Yeah. Do we think it's possible to decouple from the station
And fly. Yeah, you just gotta use thrusters to go around the ship.
Yeah.
All
We can
right,
just go fly to it. Let's do it.
let's do it. Let's attempt to do it. We decouple the umbilical.
I think Joanna has to drive the boat.
Yes, you do. And I asked Joanna to nicely pull us alongside this Argent 3.
Well, as you get closer, you see a long, bulky vessel covered in sensor towers and relay dishes. It's very old tech. In modern ships, the communication sensor equipment is part of the hull. But, so it forms like a mass of clunky, towering protrusions that cover the ship like sores.
The hedgehog.
Yeah. You notice that the hull is covered in impact dents from like meteors. And you notice,
Float.
yeah, it seems to be like ready to fall apart.
Well,
a
it's been
miracle.
floating around here for
And they're
what, 100
actually,
years?
yeah, they're actually pieces of the ship that fell off that are drifting with it beside it.
I mean, it's a miracle that is still whole.
Together.
Yeah.
Alright, well, let's go find our friends.
Let's find these chaps and get out of here as fast as possible. I don't like any part of this. This is not good. It was one thing to dock onto a creepy station that had been torn apart. It's another to find a spaceship from 100 years ago that was
Yeah.
presumed missing, and board that. So, boy, I'm gonna type in another order for coffee. I need it extra strong before I do this.
I'm gonna drive the boat.
Yep.
You see no major docks or entrance points, but there is one docking umbilical towards the floor of the ship. But you see like a shuttle-sized vessel around 10 meters long attached to it. The only other access you can find is an airlock around halfway down the ship's hull. All the viewports and windows are covered with metal panels from inside, even the bridge windows as you survey the ship.
Like any part of that.
Are we gonna have to like jump?
It's sounding more and more like we're gonna have to jump onto a ship that boarded up the insides.
So we have like mag boots or something, so that
Yeah.
when we get there we can stick and
You'd have-
just go.
You'd have to spacewalk to the airlock.
I suppose we can do that.
I hate every part of that. We're gonna
I
have to
hate-
spacewalk.
Oh, I didn't give you
I-
the picture of the ship.
Oh dear. Yeah, I want to see. I want to see this. Oh, I hate it. It looks like a machine gun.
Oh boy. All right. Right.
Nowhere to go but forward.
Nowhere to go but forward.
What is forward in space?
Yeah. Well, on the bright side, if we can align our ship to match its orbit, in theory, it should be pretty hard for us to miss on the airwalk as long as we aim centrally.
Yes, and match our speed quite precisely.
Yep. Good thing we have modern computers.
And me driving the boat.
You are like a computer, Joanna.
Thank you. That's the best compliment anyone could ever give me.
Yeah, it's like,
You are
Yes.
like a computer, giant.
let's attempt to match speeds.
Let's do it.
Oh, yeah.
Let's do physics. I'm terrible at physics. I'm sure Joanna's good at it.
You match speeds, and you're parallel with the airlock. You're about maybe 50 feet away.
Worst.
Hell.
Yeah. All right. We don't have any kind of
I mean, tether ourselves to the ship just in case something gets fucked and we miss, so that we're not yeeted off into space.
Right. So we have cable or something. I'm sure that we can
Yeah.
attach to ourselves to at least
I
mostly
hope
reach
tethers
it.
exist in the future.
Okay. Yeah, you do got a tether. Yeah.
Yeah. And then carry another one so that we can hopefully tether to the other side when we get there. And also
Good
mag
point.
boots. That would help as well.
And then I guess away we go.
Okay.
Yeah.
You open your airlock and you look out. You see this beautiful scenery, but this is your first real spacewalk.
Oh no.
And you're walking towards
You're gonna die.
dark dead ship with suspected foul play.
Not a great start.
We're gonna die.
Yeah. So yeah, your breathing starts getting heavy. You hear the bleeping of your spacesuits, and the blood's just rushing through your ear.
Away we go.
Yeet.
Nice.
Now you guys are scared as you slowly step out of the ship. Give me a pressure roll, both of you.
What does that mean?
So we roll our d6, and do we have to roll under our...
You roll a d6, and you add your pressure bonus, and you got to get 10 or higher. If not, then you get like a...
Oh,
Okay.
What that's thing called.
I have a +6. So, damn it! I was so close.
What'd you get?
9.
Oh, all right. And I'm +5. Oh no, 7.
So on your character sheet, your pressure level goes up 1.
That's okay. Everything's fine. It's just
so
1.
you don't have a chance of stressing out till your pressure level is 2 or more.
Okay.
We're just having a bad time.
Yeah. Rap. Breathing has increased. Heart rate has increased.
Why are you
bad time has
Southern? We're
increased.
Brits.
Well, I'm sorry. Breathing has increased. Heart rate is increased.
That's supposed to be my job to tell you that.
No, I'm giving you a play-by-play as I'm diagnosing myself with a panic attack.
All right. Yep. Good to know. I figured you were reporting on the both of us because honestly, same.
Oh, great.
We're a
What's it-
disaster.
We're doing excellent.
We're doing so good. This is fine. We're clearly
basics.
Clearly.
We're fine. Everything is fine. We'll totally make this walk successfully.
Affirmations, positive affirmations, right? That's how it works, right? That's what they
Exactly.
tell you in
That's
therapy.
100%
I don't know.
what
I've
it
never
is.
been to therapy. I probably should have.
It's confidence. Confidence is everything. That's not the right accent. Hey, confidence is everything. You gotta bring in that expertise.
You sound like the Beatles.
Yeah, right. Yes, confidence is everything. We'll be totally fine. Totally fine.
Okay,
All right.
so you drift to the ship and gently reach the airlock. And you notice that it's open. You just need to swing the lever open manually.
All right, let's get in.
Way.
Close the door.
Okay, you get in it and you close the door.
Can't imagine life
Darth
support.
Vader.
I can't imagine life support is still working on this boat.
Not with the airlock venting anything that it could be putting
There's-
out.
Maybe it was just a little small space. But yeah, no, this is not looking good.
Which one of these assholes decided to vent the entire place? Honestly.
Yeah, I'm guessing they're dead, so...
Don't speak ill of, they say don't speak ill of the dead, but fuck the guy who left this open.
Oh, it's a bit rude.
We're scared for our minds and we're like, isn't this so rude?
It's a bit peaky. It's cheeky bastard.
Cheeky bastard.
Cheeky bastard. It doesn't look good in here, though, does it, Joanna? It looks like...
Shit.
Yeah, it almost looks like mine. It looks like absolute shite.
Yeah, so your suits, the gravity registers as 1G.
Oh, okay.
It's like perfect Earth-type conditions. But
Lovely.
there's a large amount of moisture in the air. You can remove your helmets if you wish.
It's the moisture from H2O.
Yeah. But the air seems kind of thin, it registers.
I'm going to keep my helmet on. Joanna, wouldn't you concur? I mean, it's been 100 years. Even if this is recycled, it can't be good, can it?
Probably not. How much time do we have? How much air do we even have?
Good question.
You got like 6-8 hours.
Okay, we're fine. Everything's
Yeah.
fine. Yeah, we'll leave them on.
Just imagine the horror. You're looking at this. There's been a bloody
God.
mess, and you don't even have a pulse rifle. You just got a stun gun.
Get a stun gun and a wrench. We're ready.
Yeah.
Oh wait,
Well-
I see some metal pipes on the floor though. Can I use that as a weapon? I mean, my last name is Lightner.
Yeah, okay. We forgot to go into the details of what you're taking, so think
Yeah.
about what your characters do. What are you taking now?
Well, we've
Put
got
on
a
your
stun
sheet.
gun,
A wrench.
a wrench.
Various biological like sampling equipment.
Yeah, I
like
think the same
field-
things we brought to the other
science.
ship, right?
Yeah. Basic field science
patching
equipment.
materials, an extra piss bag, as no doubt we've peed our pants by now.
General useful tools alongside the wrench
Yeah,
for
certain
alongside the bludgeoning wrench, but an
tools.
actual like tools for potentially fixing things.
Right.
Not that we're any good at that.
No, not just all. An extra tethering cable, as we said, a way to contact our ship, a terminal type thing.
Something to tie somebody up with if they've gone cuckoo. If we have any rope.
Some sort of binding. God, we were not prepared. We weren't sent out with materials for something like this.
No, we were just supposed to pick up some guys and zippity doo dah out of here.
Yeah.
Okay,
it's not-
and you could add one med kit, Epsilon.
Makes sense.
Okay, I have a med kit. Yeah, I forgot that I was also a medical officer.
Yeah,
Fine, I guess I can heal you.
we gotta help you out a little bit. You're 50 light years from Earth.
Oh,
Looking
yeah,
at that.
and Epsilon is like, I don't know. I don't always think of these things.
Okay,
I
but
do have my handy dandy science jacket on though.
upon inspection of the inside, the vessel is like grotesque. The walls are covered in mold, and the paneling is torn and bent out of shape. Give me education, difficulty 7.
Okay.
Mold. I guess you did say there was.
Is this anything related to science officer stuff, or is this just basic science?
Just a basic observation.
Huh, no. Joanna's so good at this, guys.
You could use science.
Oh, okay. Then that puts me over. That
Okay.
puts me at 8.
You realize that this is a result of prolonged stress on a ship's superstructure in attempts to patch the failing areas.
The moisture is coming from that?
No,
is this
just the
general
paneling bent and torn out of shape.
It's like various patch jobs that weren't designed to hold for long periods of time, and this thing has been out here for 100 years, so,
Weird.
Yeah, the light is very dim, greenish tint as a result of the mold that's everywhere in this humid air.
Probably shouldn't breathe that. Glad we've got our suits.
Yeah, I was gonna say. So wait, are we able to take a scan of the air or something? Is there a high content of spores or anything in it?
Yeah, can I take a sample of the mold at least and process too?
Yeah, there's a high sample of mold in the air for sure. Oxygen level is weak. Breathable, but very weak. High in CO2.
So you passed that quickly.
Something's
Alright.
been breathing a lot in here.
Your audio sensors detect no sound. Usually you'd hear hum of the engines, but with the low power powering the ship, there's like none of that.
Well, we figured it was drifting anyway, so that's not too surprising, but I mean, creepy, but not surprising.
Yeah. Well, I suppose we should make for the bridge.
Yeah, there was somebody. Where was the heat signature that we did see on here? Where was that?
By the engine room.
Mm.
We should probably go there.
Yeah.
There's only
Yes.
one exit. Yeah.
Yeah, let's go to
Maybe.
the engine room. At
Yeah,
least.
make our way that way.
So
Making our way downtown.
you guys take off your helmets at all?
Oh
No.
no.
I'm not
You sure?
breathing mold. I got
Come
dust
on.
allergy. I got
Take 'em
mold
off.
allergies now.
No doubt they'll be cracked soon enough.
Oh yeah, and also I'm not breathing in mold. That's like how you get freaking like the grossest forms of pneumonia.
Oh
Okay.
no. Oh no.
You walk into this huge area that you can't smell because your helmets are on, but your sensors are picking up similar
Algae.
sense of human waste and rot.
Oh.
Ugh.
Moldy
see-
shite.
You see brownish water. It's being siphoned into clear barrels covered in dirt and mold. There's a bunch of different recycling units in here.
Water recycling. Okay, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Gross,
And give
but
me
makes
a
sense.
science roll. Education.
Yeah.
How are they still functioning, let alone processing actual waste?
You see that one of the recycling units is from the derelict ship you're decommissioning.
Oh, that's a bit weird.
Maybe they were trying to fix this one and bring it back.
Yeah, that doesn't seem right.
But in that case, why wouldn't we be like sent to actually help them? Maybe the corporation didn't really want them bringing this one back.
I'm guessing the
So-
corporation has no idea about this one. This feels different.
Yeah.
They
I was
wouldn't. They,
supposed to not.
yeah, they wouldn't send us to collect a dead ship if they knew better.
No, I bet you this was some sort of side project for the engineers.
Yeah, something went wrong here.
They've got a little shuttle here, so that could have easily come from the station we were just on, and they could have been periodically coming back and forth.
Yeah.
Maybe trying to fix it up, trying to see what's going on in here. Somebody's got to be curious, and engineers get bored very easily.
Certainly.
I'm not an engineer, I wouldn't know, but I've known plenty.
Yeah, suppose we continue to make our way then.
Yeah.
Okay, you walk
Looking in
down
horror.
this
Get out of the room of shite.
drawbridge-like structure that passes over this raw sewage.
Ooh, I don't like that.
Always bad.
You walk through a door into another room.
Ooh, I like this one.
And you see that this room contains broken, long sleep cryopods.
What a freaking
older
xenomorph,
design.
baby.
Well, they used to contain passengers, but now they contain plants, withering plants, wilting. And they're surrounded by heat lamps. And the plants look like they're near death.
Oh, that's what's in these like tube things.
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
you're not quite there yet. You're just entering the
Oh.
room. This is what you see before that. I should have put the
Mhm.
picture after.
Okay. Love the
Oh.
plants. Nice little garden.
Yeah, the fact that the plants are still living after 100 years is also a bit concerning, right?
Well, improvise, adapt, overcome.
Right, of course, but
So evolution works. Also, I would think the plants are being designed to be hardy in general, because they're not getting natural sunlight
Right, that's
or
true.
anything else that they need to, photosynthesize, which
Right.
is literally the core thing that a plant does.
Yeah, that's a good point.
You start to hear bubbling as you walk through this room. And you hear like a hissing as steam is released. Inside these tube-like structures filled with liquid are human body parts at different stages of growth.
Oh no.
Are they like regrowing limbs? Is for like transplantation or something?
You see
That makes sense.
lots of legs and arms.
Okay. Is there any way for me to like, I got any logs or somebody left their notebook out? Can I see what's going on here?
You could see that somebody's growing human parts.
That's
It seems to be
certainly-
you're a scientist, so they're cloning human parts and growing them.
Okay. So that actually makes quite a bit of sense for like a transplantation sort of perspective. I mean, if it comes from your DNA, you can't, and your cells and your everything, and it's your instructions on how to make a piece of you can't reject it, right?
Yeah.
Sure.
And I mean, if they're, I mean, I guess you got to prepare for every eventuality. Is it all coming from one person, or is it like a bunch of different people's DNA that they're using to get this?
You can't tell.
Okay.
They do look different though.
Okay. So more than likely multiple people, which would also continue to make sense. If they're, you know, trying to stay out here for a long time, they gotta prepare for every eventuality.
Right.
Weird, creepy, but it makes sense. Alright, why don't we continue making our way downtown, walking past places fast and we're homebound?
And as you go past that, you realize what these clone vats are used for. You come to a kitchen, and there's knives and butchering tools all over, and you see pieces of blood and body parts all over this place.
Never mind!
Pressure roll.
Never mind!
Okay. Don't love that.
Ah!
Oh no. 7.
We're both doing poorly.
Okay, so now you roll d6. If you roll under your pressure level, both your pressure level is 2 right now. So if you
Yeah.
roll 1 on d6, you get a stress
Okay.
thing.
4. Okay, we're fine.
Okay, you're both fine.
We're fine. Everything's fine. I don't like it.
Fine.
Never mind. I suppose it's not for transplantation.
Not today.
Can we just like nope out of this room?
Yeah, you kindly rush out of that room.
Don't love it.
The Epsilon wants to explore, but smart Dr. Joanna Leitner would like to nope out of this room.
Be the right choice.
You come to what appears to be the bridge.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
But it seems like right now it's some sort of like communal area with beds and tables to eat at. The main window is covered in metal plating and hanging sheets, with added struts stretching from floor to ceiling, giving it like a cathedral look. In fact,
Is
the
the
whole area feels like some kind of religious center.
Is the window broken at all? Is there any purpose to this?
No, the window is the main bridge window.
Yeah, but like behind the metal, when we were looking at it from the outside, did any of these like actual windows or like
No,
the
they're
glass?
covered from the inside.
Okay. They weren't broken. They weren't covered because they were broken. They were covered
Right.
because somebody decided to do that.
Hide what's happening.
I don't like this.
Mm-mm.
This-
Not
I don't.
right. It's not
That's-
good.
So the captain's log. Let me check the captain's log.
Yeah, we should
Captain make a log. We should probably make logs more often.
Yes.
Although most of our logs are I was sleeping or I beat your ass at Uno again.
Uno is successful. Yeah, let's see if we can access anything about the bridge.
Well, as you look around, you hear.
Hello?
Oh, yeah, no, I don't like that.
Hello there?
Yeah, spin wildly in a circle trying to find out who that was.
Back to back.
You look and you see a woman, and she's pale and withdrawn, and she seems amazed to see you. She's making short gasps, and she struggles to catch her breath in this thin air. She's locked inside this dog cage, it seems. Like some sort of small animal cage. Her hair looks thick and unkempt, and her face is dirty, and her clothes are soiled and torn. She appears to have been there a long time.
Do we have is there an oxygen mask or something that we could get her? I don't know, is there an emergency oxygen face mask? Just around here.
No.
No? Wow, these people are poorly equipped for emergencies.
Well, they used it all up.
Yeah. Hello there?
She stretches out her arm. And as she does, you can see bloody bandages covering her biceps. And she screams out, "Please, please be real. Please, be real."
Well, real.
Oh, I'm realer than anything. I guess.
We need to get out of here fast before the crew return. They're all in the engine room right now with Batista and William. He's dead. We have to go.
Who are you?
Are you Manuela?
Yes.
All right. Joanna, I think we should listen to her. It seems we should at least get to the safety of our ship, based on the weird fuckery that's happening here.
Yeah, maybe get you some real air to breathe. So, I guess, is there a way we can, open the cage? Do we have, wire cutters or anything among our various tools?
Yeah, there's a lock that you can just open up.
I would like to manually bypass the lock.
Yeah, you can just open it up.
Yeah,
And she gets out and she's like, "We gotta get out of here. Please."
Do you know where they keep pressure suits? Well, we're gonna have to fake spaceport back.
No, there isn't. I don't know. I didn't see one.
Oh, that's not helpful. We can't get out of here without that.
They're gonna come. They're gonna come. Please, don't let them come.
What will they do if they come?
Horrible things. Horrible.
They look for a cage, mate.
We were finishing our work, and we heard the airlock open. We thought a retrieval ship had arrived early, and wondered why they hadn't communicated with us. But before we get out of bed to see these people walked in. They were thin, white-skinned, and had long hair and beards, and they looked like all boned and hanging skin with gross and, it was foul. It was really, really foul, the smell. And they didn't say anything. They just started grabbing our equipment and opening boxes. And when Williams grabbed one, they hit him with a huge spanner and killed him. Then they grabbed us and dragged us to the shuttle and brought us here. They took William too and stripped him and threw his corpse in that recycling machine, and they made us all portable. Oh, God damn it. Then they took that Bautista away and carved chunks out of my arm and legs and threw me in here. We tried to fight, but then there were lots of them. We couldn't fight them all. In the air. You just can't breathe in this fucking air. Next thing I know, I'm having a half-clone arm offered to me as food. My own damn fucking arm. Oh God, they're fucking taking chunks off me and cloning them for food. Bautista says he was taking us to the engine room, and the engine room's failing rapidly and giving off all kinds of radiation. They want him to fix it, but they don't speak any language. They just hum and grunt at each other like speaking isn't a thing anymore. They're all kids here, all deformed and twisted. Bautista thinks the radiation has been leaking for a generation or more. They don't seem to have feelings. And if anything bad happens, they just stand around humming with their eyes closed as if that's gonna make it better. Bautista calls it positive advice, but it's like they're willing things to get better because nothing else will. Look, we have to go. Bautista says the radiation has probably killed him already, and his ship is doomed to die here. We have to go, please.
What about Bautista? Are they able to join us in, getting the fuck out?
What about who?
Bautista.
He's in the engine room trying to fix this ship that he knows can't be fixed.
And if we walk down there, we probably incur the wrath of the other people. We'll probably have to leave them behind.
They will cage you two and use you as food.
Well, let's find you a suit and get the fuck out before that can happen.
Yeah, I agree. We need to get the hell off this ship. This cursed ship.
Step 1, look everywhere for pressure suits.
Okay.
Raid their storage closets.
So you're gonna rush back to the entrance point.
Mm-hmm.
Suppose so.
Okay. You managed to run back to the entrance point.
Can we look for a suit for Manuela?
For Manuela, yeah.
Yeah, go in there and you don't see any suit anywhere. I never seen a suit. They don't have any suits, I don't think.
Then, how did you get from?
They
They
took her in the
docked.
shuttle.
Yeah.
Oh, the shuttle. Duh. Without suit, they didn't bring any suits on the shuttle even as an emergency.
They don't know. They're just kids from 100-year-old parents.
Huh.
Could we take the ship and fly back to our ship?
Viable?
I mean, like the little shuttle.
Yeah. Is that viable?
Yeah.
No, because your ship is like 50 feet away from the airlock.
It's
So
too
how would
close.
you get that ship in between?
Here's another question. Can we go to our ship and do we have extra pressure suits on our ship?
Yes.
Like for our third
Yes.
crew member that didn't show up.
Yeah, you do got a few extras there.
So we could pop there and pop back.
Yeah.
I think
We'll
that's
tell her to wait and hide in if there's a closet or something like that. Hide in
Right.
the closet.
one of us can stay with her while the other one pops over and back.
But you're good at the liaising and being charismatic and comforting, and I'm good
Ooh.
at tripping over my own damn feet. So
That's fair enough. Yeah, I can schmooze this poor soul.
we're not trying to schmooze her. We're just trying to keep her sane. You absolute buffoon.
Well, it's about the same thing, really, when you think about it. You just gotta keep talking, to the point that their brain doesn't do any talking.
Now, who's got the stun gun?
I'm gonna let you keep the stun gun. I got the wrench.
All right, swap out stun gun.
Yeah.
Clyde has the stun gun.
Should I give her the wrench? I'm gonna give her the wrench. Hopefully I don't need... I could probably get another. Or some other large blunt... Or some other blunt object. Get a textbook.
Right. Oh, there's debris, right? Like, I'm sure there's something she can grab.
Yeah. And if all else fails, an old OChem textbook will probably do the trick. I know we've all wanted to use our organic chemistry textbooks as weapons.
Right. I guess we'll find a place near this vent port,
Why
whatever
don't
you want
you
to call it.
help me? Why don't you show me where that's going to be so that I don't bumble around like an idiot trying to find you when I come back?
Right. No, it should be. Yeah, of course. I don't want to be any more than a few feet from where you are coming back. So,
Storage closet near the airlock.
Closest storage closet. Hell, any place we can hide. A pile of rubble that seems reasonable, whatever that may be. Anything to not interact with the people that will be coming back soon.
Mm-hmm. And then meanwhile, I'm gonna go zip out there, get a suit, and come back. Which isn't gonna be a very quick or easy or fun process, but it's, necessary. I would like to not immediately kill this person after rescuing them.
Sunshine wrap her up in a thing.
She'd freeze to death. If you try to hold your breath, I'm pretty sure your lungs explode. If you try to breathe, your lungs implode.
Yeah, you do the sunshine where they wrap the person in like a thermal sheet, and they have to have their eyes closed and their lungs 100% emptied as they push across for however many seconds, and they still get like frostbite.
Terrible idea.
Yeah, it's a good movie. Highly recommended. Sunshine. It's
duly noted.
Early Cillian Murphy for Peaky Blinders and Batman.
Okay, so you're gonna spacewalk, right?
Yeah.
Joanna?
Good luck, Joanna.
Joanna, yeah.
You open the airlock, and you're looking out to your ship. You're a little bit more confident now, and a little bit relieved that you're leaving this ship. So no panic roll there. You just take the tether and go back to your ship.
Okay.
And meanwhile, Clyde, while she's doing this, you hear in the distance an airlock open. And
Is that them? Do we have a spot we can? We need to find somewhere.
Shh, be quiet. That must be them. Right. They're coming. They're gonna eat us.
No, not if they don't see us. We'll be fine. We'll be fine.
Okay, Absalon, you're searching around. Roll agility. See how quick you can do this.
No.
Okay, you can't find... You can't grab the spacesuit yet.
I'm very slow.
Clyde, you see shadows from the reflected green light on the wall.
Mm-hmm.
It's like somebody's coming or something.
Yeah, I have the stun gun prepared just in case, but hidden as deep in the shadows and amongst rubble or whatever we can find to bury ourselves behind closet doors.
Okay. Joanna, you keep tumbling around. Where's the spacesuit? Where's the damn spacesuit? I can't get my mind. I can't think straight. Roll me agility.
I believe in me. Better.
You got a plus, right? So, what's your plus? Or is that included?
That's my agility plus.
So, no.
I don't.
Oh no.
You
It's not a
find
failure.
you find the spacesuit,
I
but
drop it
you're
on the
having
floor.
a hard time getting it unlocked from the compartment.
Fired, and then I missed, and then I missed again. I missed both times, and then I fired, and I fired, and then I missed. This went on for several hours.
Claude,
Oh no. Hmm.
you
I'm
and I forget her name,
sorry.
Manuela, you're all cuddled together in a corner behind this little pile of rubble,
Yep.
and you see one of the cloth people start to walk out. What are you gonna do there? You just see them rounding the
Like in
corner.
time.
They don't see you. You could tell right
Yeah.
now.
All right. There's just one of them so far. I'm gonna
Stress.
hope. Yeah, I'm gonna hope that they're gonna miss us. And not react to them. Just like watching them very closely out of the corner of my eye, trying not to move at all, just to blend in with the scenery.
I'm sure it's fine.
It's totally fine.
Okay. Absalom, roll agility.
Can I please, for goodness sake,
You
I
can't
have like
push.
I know. It makes me sad. I got the
Love a good
same
push.
freaking roll. I'm gonna get us killed. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Totally fine. We're fine.
Why? The blanket of stress is not helping.
You see one of them come in the clearing, and he's sniffing around. It's like the air seems different. He's gonna roll like an observation.
Mhm.
His education's only 1, so
Just T-pose at him. He'll understand that you're the dominant creature in this situation.
All of a sudden,
oh, I rolled a 1. I got 2.
I like
He
that.
doesn't see shit. The good news is we're both equally bad at things.
He doesn't notice anything at all, but something's different. So he ends up walking by you and headed towards the bridge.
And he's the only one. It doesn't seem like there's any other.
Right now,
Yeah.
that's it. That's all you see.
Hmm.
Ooh, I
Okay.
want to try something. Can I keep looking for things?
Clyde gets to do something now.
Yeah. Do it.
I whisper to Manuela. Do you think he's alone? Is there another one coming?
I counted 40 of them.
Jesus Christ.
If there's one, there's gonna be more.
Okay. All right. It's not worth it then. I was just trying to think if maybe it was worth it to capture one and ask them questions, but not. There's 39 others.
It's possible one's just going off on its own. I've seen that before.
All right. You know what? I'm confident. We can do this. We can do this.
Joanna's doing very well at her job.
Yeah, Joanna will be right back. She's a pro. You stay here. And I get up, and does the stun gun have multiple charges, or is it like a one and done?
No, it's got some charges. It's
Okay.
I'll give you the stats on it here.
Okay.
It's got 3 charges, but it does 4 damage, but it can't kill you.
Okay. All right. I'm going to draw the stun gun and begin to sneak behind the being that passed us with the intent of catching up to them and hitting them with the stun gun.
Okay. Joanna, roll to see if you find or get the spacesuit. What's that?
Yeah.
What's that?
I got 7.
Yay!
Oh, okay. So you got the spacesuit. Okay. So you got it. So you're just grabbing it together and getting it on your shoulder and everything, and that's your turn.
Yeah.
This guy keeps walking towards the bridge. Clyde.
Yeah. As I start to gain on him, and I notice that there doesn't seem to be anyone right behind him. When I'm in range, I'm gonna give him the old zap.
Okay. So 1d6 plus your agility. This
Oh,
is 7 is good enough.
All right, my agility is a 1 or a 6.
So you go. These things shoot 2 like wired prongs that go out. Boom.
Taser.
And it misses him, hits him on the arm, and just like brushes his shoulder. And he turns around. And he's like, "Ooh!" And he starts. Ah, 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 ah. He starts screaming loud.
I look
Your
around
mic
for
ate that noise.
right. I look around for a pipe, or any other debris, rock, spare metal, and
Who's
just
the lightener
grab
here?
it. Grab it.
Who's the
attempt to
real lightener here?
bash him on the head.
Well, that's your turn, and that's his turn.
Okay.
And
Perfect.
so he's screaming loud, so loud that anybody could hear in the distance.
In space, no one can hear you scream.
Epsilon, you're in a rush. You're grabbing the suit, and you go to the airlock, and you're
Yeah.
just about to go across. Okay.
Yeah. Man, I had some really bad rolls. We could have been gone by now.
This guy runs towards the bridge. What are you gonna do, Clyde?
I'm gonna chase him down and tackle him and start beating him over the head.
Oh my god. Okay.
He can't have a chance to send out a message.
I did give you the wrench.
Okay, Manuela's like, she's just gonna cover in the corner, I guess.
Yeah.
Cower in fear. Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, she's gonna stay by the airlock and cover in the corner. Okay.
Yeah.
So you go to chase him down, roll agility, see if you catch him.
Oh no, very much the opposite.
The 1. So you trip over a big cable that's running across the floor, and you fall to the ground. And he just gets away and runs out of sight.
Right. As he runs out of sight, I curse him like shite. And I turn and hustle back to where Manuela was. Recharge the stun gun and just begin to pray that Joanna gets here soon, because we can't go anywhere else, or else she won't find us. And if she can't find us, we can't get back. So yeah, that's my game plan at the moment.
Epsilon.
Yeah.
Joanna, roll agility. Or actually, what would be a good roll to, agility?
Yeah, it's a zippity doodah on.
Yeah,
over
zippy
there.
doo
Yeah.
Nope. I do not zippity doodah.
Oh
I
no!
zippity doo don't.
Okay, so you're being cautious and going slowly across the tether, and you're halfway across to the
do
ship.
not want to yeet the spacesuit.
Clyde, you start to hear
Yep.
footprint bangings
Ugh.
in the distance.
Okay.
You're on the ground. What do you want to do?
I take out the stun gun with its remaining charges, make sure it is loaded and charged, and aim at the door not towards the bridge, but the other one where we presume the continued enemies will come from, and prepare to just fire off a shot into the first one that rounds the corner.
Okay, so you walk back to Manuela, back to the loading docks, and stand in Overwatch, basically.
Yeah, exactly.
Epsilon gets in a ship, opens the airlock, and just as she does this, you see about, you don't know how many, a crowd of them turn the corner and they're staring at you. And you're standing there with your stun gun, Joanna with holding a spacesuit, and Manuela sitting there in horror.
Can I yeet the spacesuit at her?
Your guys go first.
Okay.
And
I want to yeet the spacesuit at her so that she can put it on.
Okay. And she takes it and she starts struggling to put it on. She's gonna go. So it's gonna take her 2 rounds to get it on. 'Cause she failed.
Yay.
okay. The doorway that the enemies, for lack of a better term, will be coming through, does it have like a keypad or anything like that?
No, it's manual.
All right. If as
Was
one
something
comes
had to
through,
close it?
yeah, I was gonna say I want to like try to shock them and then rush the door to try and shut it and lock it.
So what you're looking at, see this hallway in the picture?
Mm-hmm.
They just came around that hallway, and you're staring at them.
All right.
And they're staring at you like in disbelief, like, more food.
Great.
What?
Great. And there's no like airlock or anything we can close in between us.
No. There's a passage to the left what leads to the bridge, right?
Okay. Yeah, if we do that, we'll be isolated. All right. Yeah. I guess I shoot the stun gun at the first one as they come around the corner and hope for the best with that initial shot.
I believe in you.
3 plus 1 is 4.
Really? Oh, this game's a lot harder than I thought.
This is brutal.
It's incredibly brutal.
Love it.
I thought it's easy to get a 7. With all the
Right,
bonuses. Yeah,
Our
it-
bonus, his bonus is 1.
My bonus is 1.
yeah,
Mine is 3.
yeah. If you pick the security, you get +2 if it's your main thing.
Yeah.
Plus
If we had a
your
security
agility.
element, that would help quite a bit.
Yeah. So you're not made for this job.
Nope.
Okay, so you shoot
That's all right.
your second charge of this gun,
Yep.
and it goes right by the other ones. And they
It's like,
and they're like they step back like they're afraid of this thing, like they've seen this thing before,
mm-hmm.
and then they just slowly walk towards you, a whole bunch of them.
Mm-hmm. Like, stay back. Stay back. Oh, don't make me do it. That was a warning shot.
Joanne,
Joanna doesn't really have any weapons. Can I like help Manuela get her suit on so we can just like GTFO?
yeah, help.
I think I'm gonna,
Agility.
yeah, I'm gonna help her. Because right now she's the reason we can't just leave.
Mm.
Oh, look at that.
Yes. Why does it say success there?
Oh,
Oh,
there is
interesting.
a setting on the advanced dice roller where you can put in the target number.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I
Whether
didn't
you
know
want it
that.
to be greater than or less than.
Okay, great.
That's cool.
It is really
And
cool. I just found
so-
it by accident.
You're like, here, and you put her helmet on, and now she's ready to go. It's her turn. She leads and goes out the airlock on a tether. Clyde's turn.
Thinking fast, remembering that these are the children of space travelers from 100 years ago and are not aware of modern technology.
You have shiny things.
I
Magpies.
find my computer terminal, hit some keys to up the brightness as bright as possible, and I go, stop! I've got a bomb. And I I start pressing keys, so 3, 2 appears. Nobody move or I take us all out.
Get the fuck out!
Yeah, I'm trying to hold them off while you guys are getting out. Can I try to use my my schmoozing charisma abilities to lie to them about this?
Schmoozing?
Well, they don't understand English,
Damn it.
but maybe your mannerism and your
Okay.
approach.
Look angry.
It will be a penalty. 8.
That's
Me
fair.
strong-
You got it. Target number 8.
Okay.
Me big strong man. Hey, you can
Alright.
probably add your liaisoning bonuses at this point.
Huh?
Can he add his liaising bonuses?
Mm-hmm.
Oh Jesus. Okay.
Rolls
So
a 1. That's automatic fail.
Oh,
Oh.
God.
Oh.
You absolute. Oh.
I start and they just look at me like nothing and dive upon me, I'm sure.
Okay, it's their turn. You see one of them
Amazing.
comes to you and tries to grapple you to the ground.
No.
They're kind of weak. They only got strength 1,
Okay.
so it's like a pose roll. I'm gonna
Okay.
roll for the 1. You got to beat that.
I gotta beat that.
Strength.
Thankfully, due to my stocky build, my strength is 3. So that would be a 7.
So the first one comes at you, and he goes to grapple him, but you give him a punch to the face. They're so weak that 1 damage just knocks them out cold. It basically, in this game, if you lose a combat roll, you take 1 damage.
Gotcha. Yeah, there's a lot of them though. So
Next one
bash
comes,
one. Yeah.
tries to hit you. There's only a 3 of them in the front.
Okay.
You got to beat it 2.
That's a 9.
So you knock another. You're just
Smash the
plowing
other
them in
one.
your panic.
Ah!
Third one. 7. Oh.
That's a 9 as well.
Oh, 9?
Yeah, 3
Okay.
strength.
Okay, so you just plowed
Bash that one away.
Okay, so that's their turn. Now we're at Joanna.
Okay, let me see. I guess if she's out the airlock, I'm gonna go head back, I think.
Yeah.
I'm gonna yell at Clyde.
Get out of here!
Get the fuck out! Stop trying to be a hero or whatever the fuck you're doing. And
It's for the bonus.
oh my god, leave you dingus. Alright,
Okay,
I'm
so-
gone.
You leave. And now, Clyde, since they're coming at you in a swarm, you get to go before them.
Okay.
So before the next wave hits. So all you need is an agility success,
Oh no.
and you'll be able to run out the airlock and grab the tether and just leave. That's all
Okay.
you need. If you fail, you're gonna get 3 attacks on you.
Yep. All right. I'm anticipating my failure, but here we go. Right, here we go. Last one. That's a 5.
So you fail?
Yep.
Okay. Attack
Good
number
thing
1.
I'm a beefy boy.
5.
All right. Plus 3, 7.
Nice.
Second one.
Smacking them around.
4.
6.
Third one.
Not you, not today, not today.
4.
8.
Okay. Now agility.
Oh god. 3. Clyde is not gonna escape.
Another one. 5.
Oh, 1.
Oh, so you take 1 damage.
All right.
Which your strength. That means your strength goes down 1.
Oh, okay.
So it's
Okay,
less
okay.
now.
My strength has reduced to 2. Okay. As I take this damage, I realize the desperation of the situation. Looking at the airlock, can I bust the airlock open? I'm wearing a vac suit. Joanna and Manuela are already out. These things that are attacking me are not wearing vac suits. Can I just vent this area?
No.
Okay.
No. You're just all you gotta do is get away.
Get out.
You're getting
Yeah. Oh,
swarmed,
okay.
and you need the agility to get away.
Yep.
Basically.
Yep, my weakest ability.
So you got 1 more attack from the last guy. 5.
Okay. And now to only be a +2. Oh, also a 5.
So a tie, no damage. It's
Okay.
like a stalemate.
Okay.
And now try to escape. Agility.
Do it. I believe in you.
7.
Yes.
All right. So you
Roll the
run.
thing.
You knock these guys who's coming at you, just knocking them down one by one. Poof, poof, poof. And then, you turn around, you just charge. Grab the tether and just boom, boom, boom. You make it to your ship. And,
Promptly GTFO.
Yeah, right. What the fuck was that?
Why are you asking me?
Oh, I'm sorry, Joanna, not to you. Manuela, what the fuck was that?
No, I'm echoing your intensity.
Okay.
Why are you asking me? Why would I know a damn thing about this? Oh, I'm in your boat, man. I'll never want to do that again. Hopefully,
Yeah, that was crazy.
hopefully the corporation's all right that it's just the 3 of us.
Right, Manuela, did they attack you, or did somebody from your ship go to them?
no, they attacked us. They needed food.
How did they get to you? We saw the ship docked. Was that not the shuttle from? Was that their shuttle?
They came to us by the shuttle.
So they could come to us by the shuttle if we're not quick.
Well, we just gotta fly away.
All right.
Yeah, we're moving.
Good to
They
know.
can't exactly move.
Right.
Yeah.
No, we need to. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Just emphasize that we need to.
We're
Yeah. GTFO.
driving the boat. We're G'ing TFO. There is no question. I'm
Yeah.
moving.
The poor, even though the horror of it all, the poor bastards, alone on the ship with no food.
What a nightmare. I mean,
Kind of
these-
ingenious of them, not gonna lie.
Oh, yes.
I mean,
Where did they
Barbaric.
come from? Very barbaric. But Manuela, was that ship on the radar while you were out here working, or did it just appear out of nowhere?
It just appeared from around the planet. We never seen it before.
ghost. Ghost ship.
Seriously, it's horrifying. This ship could be
Um,
lost for 100 years with all kinds of horrific things happening upon it. A de-evolution of mankind, only to appear, and the first thing they think about when they see outside life is food.
I mean, understandable. Have a nice day. They've got their priorities in order.
Sure, of course. It's just the horror of the idea.
Yeah, I'm not excusing any of that.
No.
The fact that it makes sense is the scariest part of it.
Right.
She's
We
like,
can't just chalk that up to somebody being mad.
No.
well, thank you for rescuing me. I thought I was dead. And I
Yes.
hope the company lets me retire early over this.
You would think so. You should have a lawsuit or something. That's pretty insane.
Yeah.
Maybe they'll combine the other two's years. I don't know.
Yeah, because they're not going to use them anymore.
That's true. What did I mean? We saw the results of Williamson's bunk. What happened to Batista?
He said he was dying from the radiation from the reactor. So he's a dead man. They're all dead on that ship.
Okay. All right. Well, that's still a tragic fate for one of your crew, but it's understandable.
It's the way it
Wish we could-
is.
Yeah, I wish we could have done something else for them, but fuck. I'm just glad we somehow made it out of there. Right. Yes.
You guys get everything in order. You thrust the ship totally out of that area. Then you head a course back to Saturn Station and go into cryosleep. And that
Yay!
is the end.
All right.
You guys
Very
get,
cool.
I don't know if you use your characters again. You never know. In the future,
Yeah,
you might,
let's
right?
make a
So
note.
you guys got, we'll put 200 days experience on there. So,
Okay. All right.
not even a year out of the
Yeah.
25 years you need to go.
The 164 days left, or
Yeah.
in the first year.
Mm-hmm.
So, but you could write lots of neat little stories with that system.
Yeah, that's really cool.
kind of neat.
Yeah, definitely. Good
Was that-
time.
Was that a module, or did you go with that? Did you write that yourself?
No, that's in this book.
That's
It's like-
okay.
It's like a
Oh,
little, it's a
okay.
nice little
Yeah.
cute little book. It's only $25. But when you got Alien, you got Mothership.
Mhm.
Actually, this is more hardcore than Mothership, as you can see, right?
Yeah.
You could die
Yeah.
really easy in this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Your strength, when it goes to -2, then you got to your maximum strength in rounds before you die. If it goes below that, then you're dead. So basically, at strength 0 or agility 0, you can't even move.
I enjoyed the simplicity of the 4 stats that kind of encompassed a lot. I thought that was very interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. What did you think about the scenario? It's kind of linear, but it's kind of the horror of when she's in a cage and you got to escape.
Yeah, it's
The ending was
definitely
good.
interesting.
Yeah.
The most interesting thing is like how much that makes sense.
Yeah. He writes
Yeah.
pretty good. Like if you read this book, he's a really good writer. Yeah, I recommend it. Anyways, it's definitely material for the odd game.
Yeah, no, it was cool. I like that scenario. Very unintentional mention of Event Horizon. It had some Event Horizon vibes a little bit initially, and also like Pandorum. With the whole hundreds of years later, like de-evolution of crew. Very cool. I thought it was a very interesting scenario. Very cool.
Yeah.
Monkey.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I read that, I thought, yeah, those guys are gonna have a great time when they're trying to escape this ship.
Yeah. Oh god. Thankfully we we got where we did. Can you imagine if we had gone deeper in the ship, Epsilon? We would have been fucked.
Yeah. You had the option to go rescue Bautista. You could have went there.
That was a death trap. It's like the guys are with them. Why are we gonna walk into a death trap when they're practically dead anyway?
I guess if we had a Marine, like, that could walk in and start
Yeah.
Had
mowing
someone with
through
a
them.
gun, maybe.
Yeah.
Then,
One more
we
player would have been nice.
We got
Yeah.
a lanky scientist and someone who's really good at talking to people.
A stout schmoozer who has the bare
lanky
minimum
scientist.
ability.
Yeah. Against 40 mad, crazed,
Yeah.
Dudes.
yeah, cannibals.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's cool though. I like that. I would love to I would love to experiment with that again. That was a very interesting system. Would love to see more of what's written for it.
Yeah. good
That's
time.
all I found. If there's anything, I don't know. I joined Reddit. There's 10 people there so far because I'm assuming it just started because it wasn't there just a bit ago. So maybe there'll be more for it in the future. He's a good writer, so I hope he comes up with more stuff.
Seems like it would be
Yeah.
friendly to other sci-fi systems. Like I could see somebody taking Mothership,
Like-
similar and
porting
making
like
it
what we
this.
did with Alien, like porting a mothership module into
Exactly.
Alien. You could
Yeah.
easily pull something into this.
I was
Exactly.
originally going to do this for Mothership, but then the odd game came out, and I figured might as well just do it as is, right?
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
it works out great, I think.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Neat.
And we did it 2.5 hours. Not bad.
Yay!
No, not at all.
Short and sweet. Good times.
Yeah.
Okay, everybody. Thanks for coming out. Lots more stuff to come. Sci-fi horror is what we do the most. Stay tuned Saturday, 9 o'clock, 9:30 Eastern for Zombie Wars. If you want to see Zombie Apocalypse game, it's coming up. Second episode Saturday.
Woo!
Good night, everybody. Thanks for coming
tuning
out.
Bye.
Bye-bye, y'all.
Oh my god, we had the crew of disaster Brits.